Anyways, so right now we're going to speak about the Ireland versus India team. India, the team which India have played, as we were saying about the captaincy of Hardik Pandya. So, what are your views on the few of the picks which India have gone? Most firstly, one of your teammates, that is Sanju Samson. Do you think he's going to get a chance?
I think he might get one game, yeah, but he should be given that chance. Sanju, again, he gets you 450, 500 IPL runs per season, and he has the pressure of the captaincy, and he's been playing in a team which has no batting. So, there is a lot of pressure on Sanju to play, and we just want to see Sanju do well for India because he's a proper batsman. He has all the shots in the book, and if he gets in, that is one destructive batsman. And I think with Rishabh, you get the extreme batsman, which is either amazingly good or the other one is amazingly bad. And with Rishabh, the issue has always been mentality. And I think with Sanju, it's the question is with him, can he handle the pressure? I think that's the big thing. And the captaincy for Rajasthan Royals this year definitely improved, 2 or 3 notches than it was first. So he's getting in the right direction. But if you ask me, will he get a chance against Ireland? I think he will get one game. Will he go to Australia? I can't see it.
Like you can't see him in the flight as well, right?
I can't see him going to Australia for the World Cup. Yeah, I just can't see that happening now. I'm 99.9% confident that he will not be
It's too early for him.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, because comparing him with Rishabh, the only thing which I see in Rishabh is that how long he takes to before he throws away his wicket. That's what I think. That bowlers, in terms of Rishabh Pant, I don't. The only thing which I see is that it's not the bowlers who are taking his wickets. Is he who is giving away the wicket to the bowlers. That's what I see because he's not choosing when it comes to choosing a ball choosing. He's the worst in terms of choosing the right ball to hit it out of the park or hit it for a single. That's the difference which I see with Rishabh Pant and the likes of Dinesh Karthik and Sanju Samson. And that's why the opportunities with Rishabh Pant has received, if it would have definitely been the likes of Sanju Samson or any other wicket keeper, they would have thrived enough.
Yeah, and the problem is, I think Ishan Kishan is also way ahead of Sanju in the selectors' minds. And, being a lefty, I think that's the thing. You got KR Rahul who can keep, you got Ishan Kishan who can keep, and you got Dinesh Karthik who can finish. So,
So you got
where does
four
Sanju fit in
keepers
that
going to Australia.
lineup? I can't see where he fits in. Yeah, I just can't see where he can fit in that lineup. And yeah, I think that's a big one for me.
Okay. Next one is Rahul Tripathi.
Rahul Tripathi, yeah, excellent guy. I really like him. And I think he may get one game as well, but I can't see him in the playing 11 because you have Surya Kumar Yadav and then you also have Iyer. So you have Iyer and Yadav ahead of him. And remember, we have to put Kohli in the team as well. And then Ishan Kishan as well as a batsman on his own, or Dinesh Karthik as a batsman involved with KRO. So I don't see Tripathi on the plane, but as a player, I actually do love him. And I think his fitness levels are so good for the team as well because his fitness is phenomenal as well. So Rahul Tripathi, I think, will get one game, but I can't see him being on that plane to
Correct.
Australia.
It's also another too early call for Rahul Tripathi. Same, I believe it's for Deepak Hooda.
Deepak Hooda is an interesting one because obviously Deepak Hooda was in the squad for this one. So obviously I think if you say Sanju, Rahul Tripathi and Deepak Hooda for the potential 3 spot, I think Deepak Hooda is the one that could go through. And his position will be against Shreyas Iyer. I think
And
that is
Surya.
the one that they might have to think about. If if Deepak Hooda plays well in one game, that will be a big question mark on whether he has done more than Shreyas Iyer.
Okay. Um, I see this player as a backup of Hardik Pandya, to be honest. That is a Venkatesh Iyer.
Venki Iyer, I can't see him playing as well. I can't see him on the plane because I think Harshal is going to be the second player. So I think if you have Harshal, you have Ravi Jadeja, and you also have
Akshay Patel.
Hardik, because Hardik will be in the team at 4 or 5 or 6. Hardik will be in that position. Then Dinesh Karthik will be in that position. So I can't see where Venki Iyer could play. Yeah. Personally, as I said, he's come down from the last year from KKR. He's come from a bad IPL as well. So I would be very, very surprised if Venki's on the place. I think again, why not give him a chance? I think if they've come to this tour, they should be given a chance.
I feel as there's many players who are doing a game. I feel India shouldn't take this two games as a series. They should take these together two different games and play two different playing 11s. I think everyone should get a chance because if I'm not wrong, I see it's an 18-man squad. So few of them should be fixed, just like Hardik Pandya, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, and you have Chahal. These few players will be fixed, and I believe the rest will shuffle. I expect a 6 to 7 changes in the second T20. Just like the next player I'm going to speak about is the players we started with. It's going to be Umran, Malik, and Arshdeep Singh.
Yes, they've got to be given a chance. That's that's the next generation, and I think the problem with trying to defend PayTM trophies became a problem for India because the thing is they should have had at least one game at home and one game away. Because Umran and Malik in Australia probably will be the most dangerous bowler there. Yeah, he probably
That's what
might be able to
I
go for a lot
feel.
of runs, but he may
I feel
also.
he may go as a net bowler. I feel he may go as a net bowler in that condition. He
Yeah,
will. He should. I feel he should go as a net bowler in Australia. Similar goes for Ashdeep because we need a lefty. We
yeah.
definitely do need a lefty. Let him go as net bowler. Let him bowl there. In case of injuries, you may never know. In case of
Yeah,
injuries,
Arshdeep, for me, as I said before, I've been saying it for nearly 2 years. He should be in the team. He should be near the squad. He should be really, really close to selection because the fact is, out of all the bowlers, I still think he's the best death bowler there. And
he has impressed me a lot in
he
the
has a
IPL.
different mentality to the other bowlers because he enjoys bowling at the death. The Yorker he can nail. He's like the left arm. I'm not. Don't take this wrong, fans. He's like the left arm Bumrah because the Yorker he can bowl it on tap, and it is the most dangerous ball that you can bowl. And he very rarely goes for a lot of runs at the end. Maybe in the mid innings he could go for a bit more, but at the end when the heat is on, Arshdeep always stands up and that's why I think, to be fair, we need one left arm bowler in the team or in the squad because it will give us that option of the variation and
Yeah,
the angles and stuff like that and the bounce
because
in Australia.
currently we have either of Arshdeep Singh or Mohsin Khan. I don't think so. Mohsin Khan is right now in the frame of the Indian squad. So I think it's high time we get a lefty, and Arshdeep should be near the squad definitely because if he doesn't get a chance in the which is I feel he shouldn't. But like right now it's too early for him to get the chance in the World Cup playing 11 or the playing 15. But he should definitely fly to Australia as net bowler and
Well, the
as
net bowling is going to be interesting because obviously there's going to be left arm bowlers for all the other teams expect India. So to take a player that is not a left arm bowler on that plane to Australia will be suicidal. So we will be able to see what happens there.
that's correct. So Crick TV says that we always had left arm pacers in our World Cup winning team, just like RP Singh, Zahir Khan. I believe he's missing out Irfan Pathan as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. We always had success when it comes to left arm pacers, and that's what I said, and that's why we do need a lefty. And the last player I'm going to speak about is Ravi Bishnoi.
Ravi Bishnoi, a very interesting guy. Love that bowler, love his energy. Again, if he could bat better, he would definitely be on that plane. However, what they do with Ashwin is going to be the key to this. Do they take Ashwin for the experience? Personally, if you had a choice, if Ravinder Jadeja goes, which will be guaranteed, then you will have obviously Yuzi Chahal, they're guaranteed. That that box he ticks. And then you have Akshar Patel or you have Ravi Bishnoi. And I think it'll be a straight choice between those two. Because if Jadeja gets injured, will they go for Akshar Patel, Bapu, or would they go for Bishnoi? So I would probably have to go with Bapu just because of the batting. Yeah.
Same here. I'd rather go with Bapu, but when it comes to Chahal, you have to give it a shot and play Ashwin, in that opinion.
Yeah, as I said, Yuzi Chahal, you will definitely have to take us for our T20 bowlers on any surface, on any ground. He's probably the most dangerous person, and he won the purple cap this year for us, and I think Yuzi is guaranteed. Who goes with him? It depends. And if you're batting, if your bowlers can't bat, you have to select the batting bowling combination. So for me, the biggest selection headache would have been Harshal Patel, but Harshal Patel has to go in because Hardik won't be bowling, and then suddenly you then are restricted with your spinners. So it has to be Bapu and Jadeja with Yuzi Chahal.
That's correct. So in my 11, if Jaddu is fit, which we need him fit, I play Jaddu and Chahal. So who are your three paces in the World Cup?
Jaddu and Chahal, exactly the same as you, bhai. Yeah.
And the three paces?
Three paces, it's got to be Bumrah, it's got to be Bhuvaneshwar, and I still would go for Shami. So for me,
You're not
Shami.
going with Harshal Patel.
Harshal Patel maybe as an all-rounder. Yeah. The Hardik Harshal Patel one, that's the tight one for me. Yeah.
No, so in my opinion, so the opening slots is sealed by Rohit and KL. So at number 3 you have Virat. So that 3 is a sealed no matter what happens. Yeah. Then the number 4 we keep it right now. We keep it blank between Surya. In my opinion, it's between Surya Kumar Yadav or Rishabh Pant. I give the number 5 to Hardik. Number 5 is Hardik, and my call with number 6, I'll definitely play Dinesh Karthik. Number 6 is Dinesh Karthik with number 7 of Jadeja. So the top 7 is sealed with the three paces. I would say is it's going to be very tight to choose between Shami and Harshal Patel. That is my call, but I'll still rather, with the success right now, with the success Harshal is having with the white ball cricket in T20s, I'll have Harshal, Bhuvi and Bumrah to take over in the T20 formats along with Chahal. But you're going with Bumrah, Shami and Bhuvi, right?
No, I'm like you. It's a straight choice between Shami and Harshal. The problem you have, it's Australia. If it was India, if this was being played in India, then I would definitely be going with Harshal.
Harshal.
But because it's Australia, I still think Shami's record in Australia gives him that edge.
That's correct.
And again, the slow ball might not work as it does in India. So that's why I'm saying you take Harshal on the plane, whether Hardik bowls or it depends on what Hardik is doing with the bat. If Hardik is not batting well, then you can potentially switch that around. But Surya definitely is slated for me. Surya will definitely get the place. So Pant is the one question. Do you have Pant or do you have Dinesh Karthik?
That is correct.
I think that's the big call for me.
That's the call which Rohit, that's the call which Dravid, and that's the call which BCCI, in my opinion, needs to make. And right now, currently, no matter what happens in the England series, I still have Dinesh Karthik ahead of Pant, in my opinion.
Yes, that sounds good. Yeah. As I said, that's probably where we are. It's very tight. I think the 15 is kind of there. It's just a question of who we can. And again, the form will be important. Practicing going in Australia will be there.
That is correct. All right. So a wonderful session we had with you once again. We